You are looking live at Wayne Steffenhagen Field at Howard Steam Stadium. Hello, everybody. It's week 4 of the high school football season. Rivalry game tonight as DC Everest hosts Wausau West. Our visitors have just a 10 or 15 minute trip down the road. This is going to be a really fun game tonight. Both teams bring big student sections. Both teams will have large crowds in attendance tonight. Across the way, Wausau West, it's a blackout for their student section. Evergreen's the Forest, it's a whiteout, just like the Packers game that we saw on Thursday night. I'm Chris Conley, and let me tell you immediately about an injury that's going to shape tonight's game. Everest starting quarterback Jake Staszniak out. A neck injury in the second half of last week's game at Wisconsin Rapids. Took a big hit on the far sidelines, did not return for the fourth quarter, and is not available today. So the Evergreens lose their QB number 1, their starting punter, and their big-legged place kicker, all in Jake Staszniak. Starting in his place is a sophomore, Ty Rohde. Rohde is a left-handed quarterback. He is mobile. He can get to the edge, so kind of a different kind of quarterback instead of the pure drop back of Jake Staszniak. But it's a big stage for a sophomore, and I was joking around with Ty on the field before the game. Ty is just not a big kid. He's a little under 6 feet. As a sophomore, he's just not fully filled out physically. So the Evergreens, using their JV quarterback, QB number 2, gets the start for the Trees tonight. I did see Ty Rohde play. Again, he was pretty effective in the fourth quarter last week against Rapids. I saw him play in the JV game over in week 2, a home game for the Evergreens against River Falls, where he led the Evergreens to victory. Pre-game today is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Let's introduce you to our starting lineups, brought to you by Associated Bank. In every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. We've already mentioned that it is Ty Rohde, sophomore, who starts for the Evergreens. In the backfield, he's joined by Corbin Enzenroth. Corbin with 4 touchdown totes last week at $150 in rushing yards on the ground. Enzenroth was a stud in the Evergreens win last week over Wisconsin Rapids, a 41-6 victory. Evergreens also have an emerging running back and receiver, Andrew Bangston, who's over 100 yards in total offense. Bangston is also a sophomore, not a big physical specimen, but he's fast. He's been asked to run the ball, and he's been used as a slot receiver, and he's been effective so far in both of those roles. Andrew Bangston, the underclassman, has kind of been worked into the Everest lineup, and he's been carrying a bigger load of the offense in each of the weeks so far. Wausau West starting quarterback is a senior, Joe Gravine. Gravine's also not a particularly tall kid, stands around 6 feet. He completed 8 passes last week in a win over Eau Claire North. Miles Waldvogel is a junior, and he's the featured running back for the Warriors. Wausau West comes in with a 2-1 record. Their only loss is a non-conference game to Hudson. The Evergreens started their season with 2 losses. They dropped both of their non-conference matchups, falling on the road to Rice Lake and losing at home in week 2 to River Falls. Then the Evergreens, it's like they turned the switch on the following week on the road against Wisconsin Rapids. Now, Rapids is going to finish below 500 this season, but the Evergreens blew them out. I think that Wausau West, when they play Rapids, West would also be a heavy favorite in that game, so I'm not sure what the Week 3 results tell you. In Week 3, Wausau West at home, a winner over Eau Claire North. They won that game 35-21. Wausau West coming onto the field. Down the hill to our left, they'll be wearing their white jerseys, white pants, and royal blue numerals. Evergreens are in the home green with white numbers, white pants, and yellow trim. Teams will line up across their respective goal lines for the national anthem. Then we'll be underway. It is overcast. There is a chance of rain later today, but it is more likely that any rain showers will show up after we're done tonight. The Everest Fight Song plays from the DC Everest Marching Band as the Evergreens come down the hill and onto the field. First time this high school football season that the Everest Marching Band will be in uniform. We'll see their halftime show on the field. This was Parents' Night for the marching band. So one by one, our student musicians got to come out with moms, dads, and family members before we came on the air. Flag is at half-mast today in memory of the 9/11 tragedies 24 years ago on Thursday. Our high school kids were not even born when the 9/11 attacks took place. Time just moves in the blink of an eye, does it not? High school football tonight is brought to you by Maple Fall Fest. Look, that's this weekend in Marshfield. Check out arts and crafts vendors, the Kids Zone, and yummy food. Maple Fall Fest. It is Saturday and Sunday at the Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. The animals love it when you visit. What's a key for the Evergreens using their backup quarterback tonight? Again, if you're just joining us a little late, Jake Stasiak is not available. A neck injury. We saw him on the sidelines, big neck brace. In fact, I see him in front of the Everest bench right now. The neck is immobilized as the home crowd greets the Evergreens down the hill and onto the field. You'll want to keep the offense balanced if you're the Evergreens. Again, you don't want to put Ty Rodey into situations where he has to throw. Want to be productive with the ground game? Evergreens had very good offensive line play last week. When Jake Stasiak wanted to throw against Wisconsin Rapids, the pocket was clean for almost the entire game. Evergreens will need more play like that. Want to make sure the offense is not stuck behind the chains? Again, I think there's a lot of pressure on the running backs, Corbin Enzenroth and Andrew Bankston. Evergreens will have Reed Frame, a big senior running back, available for tonight too. Evergreens will line up along their sideline nearest our Zaleski Sports cameras. Wausau West across the east goal line to the left on your Zaleski Sports screen. Let's go down to field level. We'll get our national anthem, and then we'll be underway for Week 4. Both of these teams 1-0 in conference play. Both teams come in off of Week 3 wins.
Education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior.
For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
We hope that you enjoy tonight's competition. Go Evergreens!
And now to honor America and those defending our freedom. We ask those who are able to stand, remove your cap, place your hand over your heart for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by the DC Everest Marching Band.
The Evergreens have won the opening toss and have elected to receive the opening kickoff. DC Everest and Wausau West will be underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Teams will be out on the field in just a moment. Cloudy, no wind. Weather's not going to be a factor. Got into the mid and upper 70s today. It's 71 at kickoff. Later tonight we'll be down in the 50s, but that'll be long after this one's decided. Winner of this game keeps themselves atop of the Valley Football Association standings. The loser, you just get the feeling, is going to wind up chasing this loss for a big part of the season. Silas Weber and Andrew Bankston back to return the opening kick. Silas is a senior, Andrew's a sophomore. You know what's made this a good rivalry in recent years? When you go back a decade, Wausau West was not a particularly good football program. Wausau West has upgraded their varsity football team consistently over the years. I mean, this has become a rivalry because the games have been so competitive. Evergreens went over to Tom Field last year and came away with a win. Wausau West in recent years has always done a good job game planning for their games against Everest. And they usually have one or two trick plays that they trot out in the playbook before the night's over. So we'll see if that's in evidence for tonight's game.
Kicking off for West, Finn Christensen.
Finn Christensen will kick for Wausau West. Warriors and Evergreens rivalry renews. Whistle sounds. Here's the approach. Let's light this candle. Week 4 is underway. Kick back to the goal line. Evergreens are going to have a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Silas Weber wanted to bust that out in the high school game, but the ball crosses the plane of the goal line on the kickoff. It's a touchback. A way of limiting injuries. High school football tonight brought to you by Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. Now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office, and they take most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Here comes Ty Rohde in the glowing green cleats. Corbin Enzenroth is next to him. There's only one receiver to the far side of the field. Evergreens, I think, want to establish the line of scrimmage early in tonight's game. Hand off to Enzenroth. Big hole. Enzenroth gashes through for 6 yards. I could have run through that hole on the right side. And they give him forward progress out to the 28. So Enzenroth, big game in week 3, starts off with a favorable run in week 4. Wes Polly subs in for the Evergreens. Polly's an extra tight end. Again, just a single receiver. Xavier Edwards up high, and they've got one-on-one coverage on 2nd and short. Fake to Enzenroth, design rollout. Quarterback's got some time, throws underneath. That was a good throw and dropped. A drop. Wes Polly, who just came in, that hit him right on the numbers. Got to catch that one. 3rd and 2. And Polly immediately comes out. Same formation. Enzenroth is in the backfield next to Ty Rohde, and Xavier Edwards in tight one-on-one coverage up high. Handoff, up the middle, first down, Evergreens. Again, between the tackles, the Evergreens win that battle. 11 yards forward. 2 totes and 19 yards in the basket already for Corbin Enzenroth. And the Evergreens offensive line is picking up right where they left off last week. They're pushing the Wausau West D-line back on the snap. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Enzenroth again. Got a guard leading the way, cuts it back inside, did not get the edge. Saw that pulling guard from the left side of the line to the right side of the line. Didn't get the block that would spring him. It's a 1.5 yards. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 9. 2nd and 8.
Our PA announcer agrees with me, first marking it as 2nd and 9, now saying that it is indeed 2nd and 8. First really unproductive play from scrimmage for the Evergreens. Rhodey fakes the handoff, he's going to throw. Good protection, throws underneath, got his man right at the line of scrimmage. Catch! Going down low and cradling that ball was Xavier Edwards. Short of the line to gain, it'll be 3rd and 1. Xavier Edwards did a good job going down low, cradling that ball and making the catch. Side judge indicating immediately, catch, not a trap. Right in front of the Wausau West bench. Some of the West players acting as extra officials thought that was incomplete. Wrong. 3rd and 1. The Evergreens would probably go on 4th down too. Frames the extra running back from the eye. Power football on 3rd and short. Second man through, Enzenroth, 1st down. Busts into the secondary. Had his legs cut out from him across midfield down to the 44-yard line. 7 more yards. For Wausau West, Miles Waldvogel made the stop. Waldvogel plays both ways. A linebacker on defense and a running back when West has the ball. So the Evergreens started at the 20, have moved the ball 36 yards, and have already flipped the field. Boy, when you take the ball first, you're looking for points on the opening possession. Evergreens still have a ways to go for that. Rhodey from the pistol for the first time. Multiple receivers. Man in the slot down low, 2 up high. It's still on the ground. Bangston gets the corner. He's into the secondary. Across the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. 15 yards for Bangston on his first touch. Again, what's the story of this drive? The Evergreens, for a second week in a row, are enjoying outstanding offensive line play. We don't talk nearly enough about the bigs up front, but they've been the stars of this drive so far. Mason Hine and Xavier Edwards, 2 receivers to the far wide side of the field. Bangston now goes out there too, 3 up top, and they'll keep it on the ground. Between the tackles, again, not a big hole, but falling forward behind his bigs is Corbin Enzenroth. Enzenroth has 3 yards. Evergreens bring in additional blocking backs. Tristan Gast, Reed Frame back in, and Ty Rhodey, the quarterback. If you missed us earlier, Rhodey's in for Jake Stasiak, a neck injury in the second half of last week's win over Wisconsin Rapids. Stasiak not available. Rhodey so far, it does not look like this is too big a stage for Ty Rhodey. He looks in control of himself. Pitch to the outside. Evergreens try and get the edge. Didn't really get the block that he needed. Was that Enzenroth again on the carry? I think it was. 3rd down and 5. This would be 4 down territory, so the Evergreens have 2 chances to get the line to gain, which is just across the 20-yard line. Xavier Edwards will set up down low. Maybe a jet sweep to X, could be. Frames in the backfield along with Enzenroth. Quarterback's under center. Quarterback's going to throw. Protection's good. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Underthrown, intercepted, and there's a lot of room on the run back. Alex Capitz intercepted the underthrown ball. And Wausau West will start across the 50 at the 45-yard line. Evergreens turn it over on 3rd down. Ty Rohde's a sophomore quarterback. He's making his first varsity start. So something like that happens. Evergreens move the ball down to the 26-yard line before turning it over. And West will start with a short field. Here comes Joe Gravine, senior starting quarterback for the Warriors. Everest defense allowed just 6 points last week. Gravine from the pistol, 2 receivers low, 1 up high. Man in motion to the backfield. Play action, going to throw on first down. Pressure coming underneath. Pass is complete. Big hit on the sidelines. Taden Mua, a junior, makes the reception, but a punishing tackle. Broke 1 tackle, and then the boom came in. 6 yards on first down. Down to the 39-yard line. I mean, of course, the crowd cheers the big hit, but the Evergreens would have loved the first defender to wrap things up. Would have held it to a 3 or 4 yard gain instead of 6 on first down. Got to throw again. Pressure, quarterback steps up and takes a punishing hit. Positive yardage, but 2 yards short of the first down. Don't like that Gravine got hit up high on that play. Now again, you don't have the same level of protection when you're the quarterback in the pocket. When you run, you're treated no differently than a running back or a receiver. Jake Ruther on the stop for the Evergreens. It's 3rd and a long 2. Everest sent extra rushers, and they were getting home, forced the quarterback to step up and tuck and run. This is 4 down territory for the Warriors. On 2nd down, quarterback's going to keep it, gets the edge, dives forward, he's short. Short's going to be 4th down coming up here. The Evergreens thought that ball came loose. It was a fumble caused by the ground. Needed 2, got only 1. 4th and a long 1 coming up here. The ball is between the 42 and the 41-yard line. They've got to move the ball down to the 40. Evergreens are putting in extra linemen. Will White is in. Carson Zoch is in for the Evergreens. West trying to pick up a 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback from the pistol, no receivers here. An Evergreens player jumped into the neutral zone. It's going to be a 1st down for the Warriors without having to snap the ball. Offside, Everest. Even on 4th and short, you'll want to make your opponents earn it, right? Football is brought to you by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all your auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get you back on the road. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. New set of downs from the 32-yard line after the 5-yard walk-off. Gravine from the pistol. Handoff, a loss. Andrew Hettinga first to the ball carrier as Miles Waldvogel back 2 yards. Here's 2nd and 12 for Wausau West. All of this after the Evergreens marched down to the 26-yard line and then backup quarterback Ty Rohde threw an interception. Under 3.5 to go in a fast-moving first quarter. Pitch here. Double team block and an Everest player fought through. There's no gain on this. That went backwards for half a yard. Wausau West had double teamed one of the Everest players and a linebacker came up. Blew that play up for the Evergreens. Silas Weber led the defense. 3rd and 13 for Wausau West. Need to move the ball down to the 23-yard line. Evergreens heavy box. They're going to blitz here. Extra rusher coming, picked up. Design rollout, got to throw to one-on-one coverage. It's complete. And that's a first down, too. A third down conversion moves the sticks. Ball moves down to the 20-yard line, and the chains move for Wausau West. I believe that was Finn Richard on the reception. Yes, it was. 3rd and 13, no problem for the Warriors. Nose of the football is just in the red zone. High snap, handoff, trying the edge, nothing there. Miles Waldvogel is bent backwards, got only 1 yard. Officially 2 minutes to go in the first quarter and counting. Carson Kempf on the stop for the Evergreens. This first quarter may end with each team having the ball only once. On second down from the 19. Quarterback keeps it. Play action. Evergreens have backside pressure. Got a throw across his body. That was almost intercepted. Threw into double coverage and threw across his body. Why don't you want to do that? Because it's impossible to plant your feet. Can't get any zip on the ball when you're throwing back across your body like that. Dangerous play, and Wausau West lives to fight again. 3rd and 9. Single receivers to either side. Evergreens look like they're going to drop back and play pass coverage. Now we've got a timeout. Wausau West takes a timeout before running this 3rd and long play. We'll take a break too. 0-0, but the Wausau Warriors are driving off an Everest turnover. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
We're back late first quarter. 3rd down pass, underthrown, incomplete, and the quarterback absorbed a big hit. Roughing there? Jake Ruther introducing himself to Joe Gravine as that ball was thrown. Had to throw it early, and it was underthrown. Wausau West looks like they're going for a field goal here on 4th and 9. A 36-yard attempt coming from here. Finn Christensen, a junior, to try it. No wind. It's from straight on. Snap is good. Kick to the uprights is short. So a turnover does not hurt the Evergreens, and they'll take over after the missed field goal. Everest is back on offense when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Welcome back. Late first quarter. Evergreens turned the ball over down at their own 26-yard line. Wausau West then missed a field goal after deciding not to go on 4th and long. Everest's second possession. Enzenroth between the tackles. Enzenroth has 8 or 9 yards on first down. We'll go under a minute to play in the first quarter. I'm looking at my official Conley chronometer. We've only been playing 18 minutes, and this first quarter is about to come to an end. Both teams featuring ball control offense tonight. Enzenroth gets 9. On 2nd and 1, Enzenroth again moved the chains. First down. Dances into the secondary and still going. 9 more yards for Enzenroth and a new set of downs for Everest. Again, Everest moved the ball from the 20 down to the 26-yard line before Ty Rohde threw an interception that was run back to midfield. 2 plays since then, and Rohde's kept the ball on the ground both times. Extra blockers to the left side of the line and now shift. The Evergreens are heavy to the right side. And the Evergreens will not snap the ball before the first quarter comes to an end. Evergreens will have a 1st and 10 to start the second quarter when we change sides, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is Week 4 high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with his smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Second quarter begins from Stephen Hagen Field. I'm Chris Conley. Glad you're here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Rivalry game, Wausau West against DC Everest. Only one receiver on 1st and 10 from the 39. A handoff again to Enzenroth, and again the Everest offensive line opens a hole. He busts down the far sideline. Across midfield, popped out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 21-yard gain. Enzenroth on the stat sheet already looks fat. He's over 60 yards. And that's the first play of the second quarter. DC Everest has fans here from Germany taking in their first American football game. I wonder what they think of this spectacle. A little bit different than what we call soccer, by far Germany's most popular sport. From the 39 to the other 39, 1st and 10 Everest. Evergreen shift again, extra blockers to the right side of the O-line. Enzenroth again picks his way through. He's into the secondary. He almost busted that to the house. Someone got him by his ankles. If he was able to high step out of that, he was gone. Instead, it's 9 yards on first down. The Evergreens have let backup quarterback Ty Rohde throw the ball only 3 times. 1 incompletion on a drop. It should have been caught. 1 reception by Xavier Edwards, and 1 interception. Everything else has been on the ground. And why not? Make Wausau West stop you till you do something different. Bangston is the new running back in here from the pistol. Bangston will carry up the middle. He's into the secondary too. Kind of cut that back. Could have gotten more yardage if he kept going north to south. It is a first down to the 23-yard line. Deeper penetration than the Evergreens had on their first drive. This effort for the Everest offense coming after a missed Wausau West field goal. Xavier Edwards is up high. It's tight one-on-one coverage. Xavier Edwards can beat that defensive back if the Evergreens want to throw. Safety rotates over for some help. Bangston again between the tackles. Plants his foot, cuts it back. He's still going. Bangston's got another 8 or 9 yards. And Bangston, they're going to give 15 more yards and a penalty. One of the Everest blocking backs got shoved by one of the Wausau West players. Is this offsetting? Personal foul on West. Tristan Gast got shoved out of that pile in the back as he was going back to the huddle. It'll be half the distance from here. A red zone penalty on the Warriors. I mean, it was an obvious penalty because Gast stumbled as the teams were separating. Ball moves down to the 7-yard line. First time that West has been flagged tonight. Under 10 to go in a fast-moving first half. Enzenroth is back in. The running back behind Ty Rohde now moves to his quarterback's left. Evergreen shift the extra blockers to the right. Let's assume that this is right here. Hand off in that direction, and finally Wausau West wins at the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Paulos came in, made a good stop. No gain. First time that an Everest running play has been bottled up. Deshaun, a big junior, beat his man at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Single receiver. Extra blockers to the near left side of your Zaleski Sports screen on 2nd down from the 7. Long count. Design rollout. Rohde's going to keep it and try and get the edge. Rohde is faster than that defensive back, but he's chased out of bounds. No gain. No gain. Out of bounds at the 7. Rohde's a smaller kid. You don't really want, when you're down to your number 2 quarterback, you don't want the small kid absorbing a hit. Ty Teske, a sophomore for Wausau West, is down. He has quickly popped up and is getting off the field under his own power. Clock stops for this injury with 8:54 to play in the first half. 3rd down. Yeah, Rohde is marked for a loss of 1 on the keeper, back from the 7 to the 8-yard line. Because of the injury stoppage, the Evergreens get to bring the entire offense over. And now the ball is marked ready for play, so the Evergreens have 25 seconds to snap the ball from now. Would the Evergreens go on 4th down if that comes up? Jake Stasiak, Evergreen's starting quarterback, is also their place kicker, and he's not available tonight. 3rd down. Enzenroth is the running back. Got a whistle here. Timeout, Everest. Everest wants to make sure they've got the play that they want here. They would like to have to avoid a tough 4th down decision. We'll step aside to 3rd and goal from the 8 when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time 2nd and 3rd shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
You know, for a scoreless game, there's been a lot happening. There have only been 3 drives so far in this game. Both have gone close to the scoring envelope. Evergreens will operate here on 3rd and goal. Rohde with the running back Enzenroth behind him. Xavier Edwards in motion. Pitch to Xavier Edwards. He's got to cut back, and he's upended. A loss of 2. Xavier Edwards cut it back instead of using his speed to get to the edge. 4th down. And the Evergreens are sending the kicking unit on. Carson Kempf will try the kick. Wausau West has already missed a field goal try from 36 yards back. This one is from 27 yards. Kempf will try it from straight on to break the ice in the scoring. Snap is good. Kick is a line drive. Good. 3-0 Evergreens. Evergreens drove from the 20 down to the 10-yard line. They put together a big drive and come away with 3 points. Wausau West gets the ball when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, for the Evergreens, 3 instead of 7. Football is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. I mean, here we are. We're approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Wausau West has had the ball only once. Carson Kempf, who is true on the field goal, will handle the kickoff duties here. Kicks it deep and over end. It's into the end zone. The Warriors will start at the 20-yard line. Our football coverage on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at Newton Elec. That's NewtonELEC.com. Everest defense has been solid. Everest offensive line has been good too, although the Wausau West defense got a little better against the O-line when the Evergreens got into the red zone. So that's something that Wausau West defense will have to build on the next time they're on the field. Out comes Joe Gravine from the pistol. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. Play action's going to throw. Spins underneath, screen called, and this is behind the line of scrimmage. Waldvogel out of the backfield. Evergreens had strong backside pursuit. -1. Jake Ruther on the stop. Saw Big Jake's mom and dad before the game. Big smiles. Great to see them at the stadium today. 2nd and 11. Caden Mua, a junior, is the running back next to his quarterback. Mua handoff between the tackles. Initial contact came behind the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for 3 yards. 3rd down coming up. Going to give Mua credit for 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Boy, Wausau West defense was out on the field for a long time. You sure don't want a 3 and out in this spot. If the Evergreens get a stop, the Warriors would indeed punt. This is a throwing situation. Evergreens look like the blitz is coming. Quick drop. Over the middle. It is behind the intended receiver, incomplete. Looking for Asa Rickard. It was a bad throw. 4th down, and indeed the Warriors are going to put a tired defense back on the field. They're going to punt. Evergreens have dominated time of possession in this game, too. Looks like it is Waldvogel who will handle the punting duties. Snap. Line drive kick, almost blocked. Bounces, picked up near midfield and roped down. Good defensive play. Silas Weber did a good job just to hold on to it. Evergreens will start at the 46-yard line. Short field after the punt. Evergreens right back on offense. Football is brought to you by Domtar. Join the team at Domtar Paper in Rothschild, proud to support our local high school athletes. Domtar Paper, North Grand Avenue, Rothschild. A 3-receiver package for the Evergreens. Rohde from the pistol on the ground again. The 3 receivers spread things out. And busting into the secondary, another big gain. Enzenroth cuts it back. 25 yards on first down. Again, I think the Wausau West defense is just in a tough spot because they've been out there so much in this game. Evergreen's 2 drives before this have both been long, punishing drives where they've kept the ball mostly on the ground. Xavier Edwards is in the slot here. Bangston. Initial contact in the backfield. Bangston tries to spring forward, maybe a yard. No gain. Ty Teske, Miles Waldvogel combined for the stop for Wausau West. We are below the halfway mark of the second quarter. Evergreens are swapping in additional personnel. They're opting for an additional lineman here. Mason Hines, the single receiver down low. Xavier Edwards is up high. From the pistol on second down, Enzenroth is back in. Xavier Edwards across the formation. Enzenroth carries. Enzenroth is met at the line of scrimmage, keeps those legs churning. He's got 3 yards. Third down coming up. Down to the 27-yard line in what feels like 4-down territory again. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including a state-of-the-art collision center. Lead Car Toyota, North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Do the Evergreens have a third-down conversion in them? Rohde has not thrown a pass since his interception midway through the first quarter. Rohde's under center here. And a pitch to Enzenroth. Got some blockers out there. Enzenroth gets 2 yards, but it's 4th and 5 coming up. 4th down, so the Evergreens will have a decision to make. Ty Rohde is coming over to the sidelines to get a play. Nope, the Evergreens are going to put the field goal unit on again. Carson Kemp's first field goal from 27 yards was line drive through, and it would have been good from much further back. No, the Evergreens are the trick play, Wildcat formation. Rohde is out. Enzenroth's going to get this direct snap on 4th down. Enzenroth, the running back, will take the snap. Extra blockers in. Enzenroth is close to the sticks. Let's see where they mark him. The side judge has him marked short. Looking over, short by a yard. Evergreens didn't get there. Needed 5, got 4. The ball is turned over at the 22-yard line. Close, not quite. So still a game that sure could go either way. Long field ahead of quarterback Joe Gravine. The Everest defense has been good, but all it takes is one big play, one jackpot down the field to burn them. Snap is high, handoff, second man through. Wow, that high snap disrupted this play, and the Everest defense is out of sorts. That's the biggest play from scrimmage so far from Wausau West. Waldvogel from the 22 out to the 39-yard line. Yeah, that high snap. And that was not intentional. That was a bad snap. Disrupted the offensive line's blocking scheme and disrupted the Everest defense. 4-receiver package. Handoff again. Waldvogel gets the edge and he busts into the secondary. Back-to-back big plays. Across midfield and down to the 41-yard line. Evergreens have a player down, and here comes a flag. There's going to be a late hit against Wausau West. Carson Kempf I believe was blocked or hit after the play was over. Yeah, this play is coming back. A big play wiped out on a personal foul. "15 yards backwards." It's a dead ball foul, so the play stands. The ball moves back to the 43-yard line, and we will replay first down. Boy, Wausau West was going to flip the field, and they lose 15 yards of real estate. Handoff here. West has an extra blocker in, and still only 2 yards. West is looking for a little more beef up front. Back at the 45-yard line. 2:45 to go in the half. West has plenty of time and 2 timeouts in their pocket. Fake the handoff. Quarterback has it. Backside protection. Pass underneath. Too high. Incomplete. Looking for Shea Jones. Too tall. 3rd and 8 now. Gravine's passes have been inaccurate, but a lot of times he's been chased or flushed out of the pocket. I think he's off target sometimes because of the Everest pressure. Football is brought to you by Nicolet Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more online at nicoletbank.com. Here's a big 3rd down. Got to get across midfield to the 47. Design rollout. Evergreen send extra pressure. Looking downfield to double coverage. It's intercepted. No, it's dropped. Vander Truax had that in the breadbasket. Hit him right on the 9. Couldn't hold it as he was tumbling out of bounds. It's 4th down. Wausau West is sending the punting team out. I mean, the Evergreens have been so run-oriented and have been chewing up so much clock. Wausau West probably will not get the ball back in the first half. So West may be going to the locker room with a 0 on their side of the scoreboard. Silas Weber is looking to return the punt if West indeed is going to punt this ball away. They roll out on many of these kicks. West has a late player, a blocker, coming on. From punt formation on 4th down. It is a rollout. They are indeed kicking it away. Tumbling end over end. Silas Weber at the 25. Tackled immediately. His forward momentum gets him to the 28. Long field for the Evergreens. 2:21 and 2 timeouts to work with. Evergreens marched the ball inside the red zone on their last drive. Failed on 4th and 5. Got 4 instead of the 5 yards that they needed. Ty Rohde has played okay. Again, they're kind of asking him to manage the game instead of make big plays downfield. That's what you've got when your sophomore JV quarterback is in. Jake Stasiak's not available tonight. Handoff, trying the far side and cutting back in is Enzenroth for 3 yards. I think that Wausau West's defense has been a little better on the last couple of drives. They were gashed repeatedly for big yards in the first quarter and in the early part of the second quarter. Do the Evergreens try something over the top? Again, just 1 safety deep for Wausau West, loading up the box on 2nd down. Handoff again to Enzenroth, cuts back inside. Yeah, the extra man up front is helping Wausau West. It's a gain of just 1 yard. 3rd and 6 coming up. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Wausau West does get the ball back before halftime. Evergreen's 3rd down and 6. This is a passing situation. See what they asked Ty Rohde to do. Needs the 39-yard line. Clock to 1:15 officially and counting. 3-receiver package to the near side. Got to throw. Rolls out that way, throws the other way. It's a screen. Evergreens do not get the first down. Complete to Bangston, but he's ahead for only 3 or 4 yards. Wausau West will take a timeout, and the Evergreens are probably going to punt here on 4th and 1.5 yards. It would be the Evergreens' first punt of the half if they are indeed going to kick it away. Or do the Evergreens say we've got enough confidence in the way our line is playing that we're going for it? I think with it only being a 3-0 lead, I want the lead at halftime. I think I'm kicking and we're going to pin Wausau West back. But again, these are really easy decisions for your friendly announcer to make. It's why the coaches get the big money. Right? High school varsity coach, of course, there's big money in that. Of course. Great Lakes Cheese brings you football. They have a state-of-the-art facility in Wausau with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply today at GreatLakesCheese.com. Ty Rohde, the quarterback, stays on. The Evergreens will go for it on 4th down. Rolling the dice here. Entenroth, the running back, to the QB's right. Again, West has used a timeout, so the clock won't start until the snap. Snap is low. Running up the middle. First down, Evergreens. Needed 1, got 2 this time. Clock will stop momentarily with 56 seconds while the chains are moved. Evergreens keep possession. Can the Evergreens get into scoring range in the closing moments? Time's a wasted, down to 45 seconds. Rohde, long count, design rollout. He'll throw again. Protection's good. Throws over the middle. It's complete. Across midfield, first down yardage. 13-yard gain to Mason Hine. Clock stops again while the chains are moved, 37 seconds. Once the sticks are in place, the clock will wind again. Here we go, 36, 35. Evergreens with 2 timeouts if they wish. Got another play called. They're going to need a chunk play downfield. Under a half minute to go in the half. Design rollout for Rohde. Rohde throws on the run, scooping towards the sideline. Is that a catch? No, sir. Colin Fuchs trying to plead his case with the side judge that he cradled and caught that. Emphatic call on the sideline, incomplete. Clock stops with 22 seconds. 2nd and 10. Now, because the Evergreens have the 2 timeouts left, they can throw over the middle. At halftime, Hard Knocks from St. Mary's Catholic. No, it's Cadott. Another small school will show us how they do it. 4-receiver package, trips up high. Straight back, protection's good, screen over the middle, nothing doing there. Entenroth catches it, and he's caught behind the line of scrimmage, -2. Evergreens call a timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds left. What do the Evergreens need? A chunk play. And you know what? This late in the half, you can throw into double coverage. You can take your chances, let your receiver fight for the ball. Even if you throw an interception, Wausau West would have only 1 play left going back the other way this late until halftime. We're brought to you by Design Theory 19, the industry leaders for residential and commercial design. Fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects and new construction. It's their passion. Learn more from Design Theory 19. Their website is Design Theory 19. That's Design Theory 19. Online at designtheory19.com. Only scoring's a 27-yard field goal for the Evergreens from Carson Kempf. Here we go on 3rd down. Blitz is coming. Rohde, quick drop, steps up, dodges away, throws downfield. He's got a man open. It's caught and out of bounds with 4 seconds left. Evergreens are in the red zone. Down the sideline, Mason Hine left his one-on-one defensive back in the dust. Boy, that just can't happen. You got to keep the over-the-top coverage. There's only 1 play left in the half with 4 seconds left. Are the Evergreens going for this, or are they going for a field goal? Evergreens are going for the touchdown on the final play of the half. 4 seconds to go. Pay dirt or halftime? Long count. Wausau West just jumped into the neutral zone. Half the distance. I don't know. I kind of like taking the points in this spot. But again, coach's decision. Different football minds, different decisions. The Evergreens are taking a timeout. Maybe they'll think over, do they want 3 or do they want to go for 7? They can at least get in the right play they want. 4 seconds left, final play of the half when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
4 seconds left until halftime. This will be the final play of the half. Evergreens are passing on a short field goal, trying to go up by 2 scores. They're going with only 4 ticks remaining. Ty Rohde will operate from the pistol. Now he comes up under center. Rohde fakes the shovel pass, keeps it, throws to the end zone. It's tipped, incomplete. No penalty. Tight coverage on Andrew Bangston. Evergreens went for it with 4 seconds left and come away with no points. I get it. Wausau West has done so little against the Everest defense in this game that you're thinking, boy, if you can go up by 2 scores, that would be huge in this situation. Here at Stephen Hagen Field at Steam Stadium, the Everest dance team will entertain, and the marching band will be on the field for their first halftime performance. Here on Zaleski Sports, Hard Knocks with Cadott. When we come back, it's 3-0 at halftime. DC Everest leads Wausau West. This is high school football on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Ready. Woo! Middle, 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 middle. Keep going. Come on, let's go down, down, down. Right away. Ready.
The Augusta Beavers started practice with some returning and punting drills. Coach Bolt and his team prepare to face the Blair Taylor Wildcats to open up Dairyland Conference play.
Ready. Middle, 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 middle. God damn this. Very good.
back, you release and go. Don't try to block because they cannot touch you. So you get a free run at the quarterback.
Water.
Do that double
They will look to their second string quarterback though. Owen Lee won't be ready to go with injury, so sophomore James Shong will take the lead tomorrow against Blair Taylor.
Let's do this. Let's go. Can we get like 7 really good hard plays? What I talked about yesterday. You know what I mean? You okay with that? Yeah, 6, 7. You know, something like that. And then, so guys, we're gonna go basically live for 7 plays here. All right?
7.
Yeah, give or take.
Everyone,
Hold that. Let's go. Let's go. On your horse. All right? I cannot hit you.
Leading up, outside back. Outside back.
Get up, Chase. There we go.
Even the end.
Cut.
Hey, Nate.
Good.
Way to hustle, Song. Get away. Not dirt. Go. That's it, Austin. Way to come up. That away.
Trap on 1. Tight left. 25 muscle. Trap on 1. Ready. Come on now. Let's go. Panic. Cut. Cut, Dylan. Oh, you good. Chase.
We're 20. Cut.
Oh.
There we go, Josh. I don't want to stop. There we go. Go. Start the figure this out. We're 20. Cut. Oh, back! There you go. Breathe.
Thanks for letting me know.
We're 20. Cut. Oh! Yeah, you don't want this Martizzi. You don't want this Martini. Keep the ball there.
You asked for it, Everett.
Come on! Woo!
Every time, Ryan.
You guys get no food. No, you're fun.
No, you're not losing. You're not losing.
Malaysia has it delayed.
No.
Be ready.
Okay, but you're like now that you've got that figured out, you're kind of doing whatever you want because you can. Okay, you need to get down here though. Don't get yourself up here. You got to stay down here and play down here. Okay. All right. So 30. 30 something. 25.
The idea on the blitz is you want to get across the line of scrimmage as fast as you can. So you're full speed line of scrimmage, you're coming across here, and then you're breaking down looking for the ball. If you see the ball, you just keep going. But if you don't know where the ball is, then you got to break down and find it. Riley's got the ball. That's a guy right there. Okay, Riley's going to run that way or he's going to run that way. So you're coming down here, you're going to go right here, you're going to break down, and then you're going to move to the ball. All right, here we go.
Which one of us are blitzing?
We're going one at a time. One at a time. Here we go. Hit. Break down. Slow. You got to get to the line of scrimmage faster. You got to be there faster. Here we go. Sit. All right.
20 shot.
20. Hut. I'm good.
And boom, we're off here in Augusta. Wincy returns it for around 10 yards, where Augusta will start just shy of their own 25. And that's a caught pass down the sideline. Nice catch and move by Isaac Mooney. Shong back to pass. And that's bobbled and intercepted. First play for Blair Taylor is a run down the sideline. Wincy chasing him. He cannot catch him. Touchdown, Blair Taylor. Man in motion, that's Johnson. So it wasn't Johnson, but Johnson got the carry and he scored for Blair Taylor. His second touchdown of the game. And that's another first down, that time on the carry by Dylan Dirks. And another keeper by Shong. That's close to a first down. Shong rolls back, and he's sacked. Trap back to pass. And intercepted. Taken down the sidelines for the touchdown. That's a pick six from Colton Wincy. Schools in the smaller divisions, but Blair Taylor likes to throw the ball. And avoiding the sack is Trapp. He doesn't have much time. He hucks it. And that's a touchdown. Blair Taylor. CJ Dummer. And that's a carry around the end. And touchdown. That's Austin Clemens once again. Blair Taylor opens up conference play as they beat Augusta 56-6.
All right. Hey, guys. Hey, good game tonight. We all had our highs and lows, but let's watch film when film is up. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family!
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
Welcome back. Here at halftime at Steam Stadium and Stephenhagen Field, we were entertained by the DC Everest Marching Band. Their first on-the-field performance. There are multitudes of student musicians in the band this year. They were outstanding. And it was youth night for the DC Everest dance team. So some of the younger dancers, grade school age, it's too cute by half. They came out and did their routine to some of the songs of Mamma Mia and ABBA. You know more ABBA songs than you realize. So the kids and the Everest senior dance team out on the field, they've cleared just a moment ago. I'm Chris Conley. Here on the football game, it's 3-0. Wausau West tried a field goal to get themselves on the board and failed from 36 yards away. Kicker Finn Christensen kind of had an ugly kick, and from 36 yards he was short. Landed about halfway through the end zone. Finn Christensen has not gone into the locker room. The place kicker for Wausau West has been doing nothing but practicing his kicks. In fact, he just made one from 40 yards away. But he's not been in the locker room. He's been practicing with his team down 3-0. The Evergreens got the only scoring of the half, a 27-yard Carson Kemp field goal with 8:13 left. And Carson Kemp's kick from 27 yards would have been good from 10, 15, maybe 20 yards back. He boomed it through on a line drive. The last play of the first half was noteworthy. The Evergreens, with only 4 seconds left, decided to go for it from inside the 5-yard line. Evergreens decided to go instead of settle for a short field goal and didn't make it. So instead of going up by 2 scores and having a 9, 10, or 11-point lead, it stays at 3-0. Wausau West is going to get the ball to start the second half. And mark my words now, this is from your friendly announcer. I've seen a lot of these Everest-Wausau West games, and West always has something tricky in the playbook. Sometime in the second half, Wausau West is going to pull out a trick play. They're going to try a halfback option or a flea flicker, and they're going to try and burn the Evergreens downfield. Wausau West has one run for 16 yards. It is their largest play from line of scrimmage. The Everest defense has been very solid. Wausau West defense played better in the later parts of the first half than they did in the first part of the first half. That'll be something for the Warriors to build on. Teams right now are coming out of their locker room for the warm-up period before the second half gets underway. France Propane sponsors football, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Evergreens are without starting quarterback Jake Stasiak. Ty Roddy has not played poorly. He's turned the ball over once, an interception back in the first quarter, which led to the failed field goal. So the INT did not cost the Evergreens points. Second half will get underway with the Evergreens kicking off to the Warriors when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walk in with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Second half will be underway shortly. My name's Chris Conley. Wausau West fans, DC Everest fans, we're glad you're joining us for our Zaleski Sports coverage. Elsewhere among the Wisconsin Valley Conference large schools, Spash leads Wisconsin Rapids in their rivalry game. That game's down at Gorky Park. It's 28-0. That game's at halftime. Our game has been moving along quickly. A 27-yard field goal is the only scoring so far tonight. Everest defense has been solid. Everest offense has been ground-oriented with Ty Rohde at the controls. And the Evergreens have found the rushing yards harder to come by since Wausau West began putting extra players into the box. At some point, do they want Rohde to throw the ball downfield? They've had a lot of one-on-one, very tight coverage against Xavier Edwards. Xavier's the fastest player on the field. I think he could beat the defensive back if the Evergreens want to take that shot downfield. We're brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. That's Infinity Exteriors, guaranteeing quality you can trust. Again, Wausau West in the first half kind of dominated by the Everest defense. Very few chunk plays downfield. Quarterback Joe Gravine has struggled to make completions. Why? Because he's been under duress. He's been chased out of the pocket repeatedly tonight. Evergreens sometimes like onside kicks or squib kicks. Evergreens may try something to the sideline here. West is playing back. And it is going to be a squib. It's up high. West has it. And they'll start with a short field. Evergreens were looking for that high bounce. Marcus Koenigs, a sophomore, sure-handed, securing the ball for Wausau West. They will start at the 48-yard line. The onside kick is a low percentage play, but you know what? The Evergreens seem to recover more of them than most teams. So here come the Warriors with 52 yards of real estate in front of them, trailing by 3. Singles to either side. Man in the slot up high. Man in motion. Gravine, play action, going to throw on first down. One-on-one coverage, overshoots his man. That was just a bad throw. Was looking to Marcus Koenigs, the sophomore, who recovered the onside kick. That pass was just too tall. 2nd and 10. And for one of the few times tonight, the passing pocket looked like it was holding up pretty good. Brickners of Wausau is proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding communities since 1945. Brickners of Wausau, welcome to our Zaleski Sports family of sponsors, making tonight's high school football coverage possible. 2 receivers low, 1 up high. Gravine from the pistol. Keep it on the ground here. Contact at the line of scrimmage, 2 yards. That's it. Miles Waldvogel, met by Braddock Rickert. 3rd and 8. Gravine goes all the way over to the sidelines to bring in the play himself. First possession of the second half. Evergreens lead in total yardage in this game. Stopped with 4 seconds left on the last play of the first half, looking for more points. West here, 3rd down, they need the 42. Blitz is coming, had to let that go early, big hit, short of the first down. Caught by Waldvogel, but only 4 yards. It is 4th and 6. Wausau West looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. No, coming out late, the punting unit. So Wausau West opens the third quarter by going 3 and out. Miles Waldvogel, the running back, will kick. Let's see if they really are going to kick it away here. 4th and 6. They are indeed kicking it away. Line drive kick, takes a couple of tricky hops and is fielded at the 15. Across the middle, across the 25, and out to the 30-yard line goes Silas Weber. Evergreens will start there looking for more points. So the Evergreens open the half trying an onside kick. Wausau West got the ball at their own 48-yard line, but went 3 and out. Evergreens are looking for an extra blocker on their first play of the second half. Reed Frame is in at running back 2. Only one receiver, Xavier Edwards, one-on-one press coverage up high. Evergreens got to take that shot sooner or later. It is on the ground. Enzenroth tries to cut back. 2 or 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Yeah, if West loads up the box like that, the Evergreens sooner or later are going to take a shot downfield. Just announced, 20-6, Marshfield is leading Eau Claire Memorial. Marshfield comes here to Stephen Hagen Field next week. You'll see it and hear it on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield's looking for their first win of the season. Enzenroth again gets a seam, dances through, tumbles forward. It's going to be 3rd and short, but he does not have first down yardage. It's got 5 yards there. Here comes 3rd and 1. Again, that's good blocking from the right side of the Everest line. With the way this game is played and the way the Everest defense is played, going up by 2 scores would be monumental. Single receiver up high. That is Xavier Edwards. Handoff. Enzenroth again. Got a hole up the middle. Busts into the secondary. Enzenroth across midfield down to the 45. 14 more yards. Enzenroth will be spelled on this next play. Andrew Bangston comes in. Bangston has been on the field less and has been a little bit quieter in these games than what we saw a week ago. He was over 100 yards of total offense on the road against Rapids in week 3. Everest's first possession of the second half. From the 30 now to the 47 in Warriors territory. Play action to Bangston. Slant across the middle. Xavier Edwards. Big hit. He absorbs it and holds on. 12 yards and a first down for Xavier Edwards. Again, why do you love that play? Because Xavier Edwards is so fast. Break a tackle and they'll take it to the house on you. Bangston comes out. Enzenroth comes back in. And the Evergreens are marching. Already ripped off 35 yards of offense on this drive. Extra running back in. That's Frame behind his quarterback. Second man through. Enzenroth tried to cut that back and couldn't get anywhere. He gets 5 yards on first down. Still, the Evergreens, I think, will be happy with that. That's productive on first down. Rivalry game has been an entertaining one. You'd say, gee, there's not a lot happening. It's 3-0. No, this has been an entertaining football game to watch. 2 teams locked in battle. Again, West loads the box. One-on-one coverage up high with Xavier Edwards. The Evergreens want to take that chance. Defensive back blocks off and now plays him soft. Enzenroth again. Cuts back, first down yardage into the secondary, into the red zone, down to across the 20, inside the 15. Evergreens looking to make a statement drive. They're going to possess the ball down to the midway point of the third quarter. Boy, the Evergreens sure have controlled the clock in this game. This is power football from the Wayne Steffenhagen years. A lot of ground production. Big offensive line opening up holes. Spot the ball at the 14. It's first down there. Frames the extra blocking back for the Evergreens. Makes a block, second man through, tackled from behind inside the 10. Enzenroth maybe to the 9-yard line. Give him 4 instead of 5 yards. Evergreens can pick up a first down inside the 5-yard line. We'll be right at the 6-minute mark when the Evergreens snap it. Evergreens looking for the first touchdown of this ball game. Second down, Rohde from the pistol, Enzenroth next to him. Handoff here, in between the tackles. He's down to the 5, working to the 4. He is close to the yard to gain. They're going to mark him short of a first down. 3rd and 1 or 1.5 is coming up here. Evergreens are thinking touchdown. This is 4 down territory, so it's 2 chances to pick up the 1.5 yards that's needed. The ball's at the 6. Got to get it across the 5 and not quite to the 4-yard line. Rohde may just try and keep it himself. He's under center here. Enzenroth, he's inside the 5. They're going to give him a first down. It'll be 1st and goal, carrying the ball down to the 3-yard line. Evergreens are inching closer to pay dirt. Tristan Gast comes in. Extra blocking back here. Power football. What do you ask of your offensive line? Get the low man leverage in this spot. The backfield goes full house. Enzenroth with Rohde in the pistol. Shift the lineman to the right side. 1st and goal. Handoff, Enzenroth up the middle to the goal line. Is he in? We're waiting for a signal. Short. He's inside the 1, but did not break the plane. A lot of Everest linemen threw their hands up in the air like they thought Enzenroth was in. 4 touchdowns last week, looking for 1, which would be so much more important in this game. Bangston comes in. Second and goal from the 1. Rohde is under center, going to keep it himself. Pushing to the goal line. Everest O-line won the battle there. Rohde on the keeper is in, and the Evergreens have that 2-score lead that they've been working hard for. And took a tremendous amount of time off the clock. There's only 4:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Carson Kemp will be out to try the extra point. Kick, blocked. 9-0 instead of 10-0. The 1-yard plunge from Ty Rohde is a ServPro touchdown. Call ServPro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. Our halftime Hard Knocks brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. See if Wausau West makes some Innovative Health halftime adjustments. They'll get the ball when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. Well, the climb up the hill got a little bit steeper for Wausau West. Evergreens put together a 70-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by their backup quarterback, Ty Rohde, who's at the controls right now. And Wausau West has run only 3 plays since halftime. They got the ball to start the 3rd quarter and went 3 and out. Carson Kemp to kick off. Deep to the goal line, a touchback. Again, West is hoping for some kind of big play. Aiden Tao was thinking about running that out if he could, but he received the ball on the other side of the goal line. 1st and 10 from the 20 for Wausau West. As we said in the first half, there have been stretches in this game when the Wausau West defense has been on the field forever. West has to possess the ball just to give their defense a little time to catch their breath here. Football is brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, where people matter and careers are built to last. Competitive pay and benefits, a workplace culture that feels like home. It's never been a better time to apply at Great Lakes Cheese. That's greatlakescheese.com. 1st and 10 with 2 receivers up high. A pitch to the far side. Backside pursuit. And little to no gain. Aiden Tua on the run. No gain. Now they gave him 2 yards. From the 20 to the 22-yard line. Two receivers up high, nobody to the near wide side of the field. Handoff there, there's penetration in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. The Everest defense continues to be in lockdown, super max mode. Silas Weber down there. 3rd and 8. West is in danger of back-to-back 3 and outs. If they can't pick up this 3rd and 8, they need the 30-yard line. Two receivers up high. This is the same formation on the last snap. Design rollout, backfield pressure, sack! Gravine goes down back at his own 10-yard line. Evergreens dialed up the blitz and dominated the line of scrimmage. Nico Kleinschmidt introduces himself to the quarterback. Wausau West in punt formation on 4th and 18. The Evergreens are going to get the ball back. Back-to-back 3 and outs for the Warriors. And the Evergreens will get another short field. Here's the kick. That goes straight up in the air, maybe partially blocked. Penalty marker is down. Down at the 10-yard line. This should not be a roughing the kicker because that kick was blocked. That flag should be picked up. I think the officials will huddle and wind up picking up that flag. The punt was blocked. Yes, picking up the flag. Our officials, the white hat, got it right. A blocked punt deep in Wausau West End, and the Evergreens take over at the 10-yard line. Blood in the water here, and the Evergreens are the Sharks right now. Evergreens have won all 3 phases of the game. The Evergreens have been better on special teams. Evergreens have been better on offense with a dominant offensive line, and the Everest defense has taken a step forward from what we saw last week against Wisconsin Rapids. Single receiver, Xavier Edwards to the lower side of the field. From the 10, throwing to Xavier Edwards, one-on-one coverage, juggled and couldn't come down with it, incomplete. Lofted it and was going to let Xavier Edwards fight for the ball, couldn't secure it. 2nd down. This is officially 2nd and goal. The ball is just inside the 10-yard line. There is no first down to pick up here. It's pay dirt or bust. Enzenroth up the middle, dances down to the 5, and is turned back there. So he's just about halved the distance to the goal line. They'll spot him just outside the 5-yard line, 3rd down. Under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Evergreens are putting in an extra blocker. And the Evergreens swap in Andrew Bangston. Bankston and Enzenroth are both in the backfield. Is this going to be a direct snap to Enzenroth? We got a Wildcat coming here? Yes, we do. Enzenroth takes it himself. Bankston throws a block. He is down near the goal line, but not in. Not in. Direct snap to Enzenroth. Brings it down to inside the 2-yard line. 4th down. Evergreens are looking for the haymaker. They're going for it. Could make this a 3-score game. Why is the clock stopped? Someone take a timeout here? Clock should be running at 1:16 to play. 4th down play for the Evergreens, about 1.5 yards out. Ty Rohde is under center. Rohde hands it off. Enzenroth, contact in the backfield, but he stumbles forward. I believe when they unpile, he's in. Yes, he is. An Enzenroth touchdown. Evergreens have dominated this 3rd quarter. No first downs for Wausau West. Back-to-back 3-and-outs and 2 touchdowns for the Evergreens. Evergreen's last extra point try was blocked. They're going to wind up going for 2 here. So we're at 15-0. Quarterback keeps it, throws back the other way all alone. Caught by Andrew Bankston. Ty Rohde did a good job selling the fake and then threw it back the other way. The 2-point conversion makes it a 3-score game, 17-0 Everest. We're late in the 3rd quarter, and we're back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. The 2-point conversion is important. If the Evergreens failed and we're stuck at 15-0, it's still a 2-score game. The successful 2-point conversion hauled in by Andrew Bankston makes it a 3-score game, 17-0. Kicked here, this will be run back from the 1-yard line. To the near sidelines, Evergreens have good possession. Nothing's going right for Wausau West right now. Stopped at the 11 or 12-yard line. Aiden Tao on the return. Andrew Bankston, who just had the 2-point conversion, came and made the stop on special teams. We're sponsored by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home, committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Still a lot of football left to play tonight, but Wausau West has just got to get this out of neutral. And you thought the Evergreens were in deep water with their backup JV quarterback. Other aspects of the game have been so solid for the Evergreens. Passing on 1st down, now backside pursuit. Needs a block towards the sideline, throws back across the middle. It's caught by Wausau West. Miles Waldvogel downfield makes the reception. From the 12 out to the 48-yard line. That's the vertical play that West has been waiting for forever. A 37-yard completion. The quarterback, Waldvogel, looks like he took a hit after he threw that. They've stopped the clock for Waldvogel to get over to the sidelines. He is doubled over. Wausau West got to go to a backup quarterback here. You know what? There's a second Wausau West player, one of the linemen, who's down back at the 10-yard line. I believe that Wausau West is going to need a backup quarterback here and the lineman who is down. While we're in this injury stoppage, 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's step aside for a quick break. Evergreen 17, Wausau West nothing on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
It's a long look across the field for the injured player. I believe that's Jeremiah Lowe, a senior, coming off. Again, I thought the quarterback, Joe Gravine, may have been injured on that play too. A long completion downfield, and Wausau West does indeed have a backup quarterback in. Busting up the middle, this is their biggest run play of the night, 17 yards. So late in the third quarter, Wausau West picks up back-to-back first downs. Jackson Riley is the backup quarterback who took the snap. And the ball moves down to the 35-yard line. New set of downs for the Warriors, their first drive in a long, long time. Handoff to the left side. Taden Mua, 2 yards. And there's a penalty marker down. At the point of contact, personal foul face mask on the Evergreens. Going to step off 15 more yards. The third quarter has come to an end. We'll assess the penalty yardage, and Wausau West is driving, trying to get past the 0 that's up on their part of the scoreboard. Fourth quarter ahead, Everest 17, West nothing on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
A personal foul face mask moves the ball down to the 18-yard line, and a fumble in the backfield on the first play of the fourth quarter. Joe Gravine, the Wausau West starting quarterback, is back in. Jackson Riley took 2 snaps. Boy, you're finally inside the red zone down to the 18-yard line, and that happens. Wausau West must feel snake bit. Loss of 6 on the fumbled snap. There is a lot of football left. If Wausau West scores, puts the ball in the end zone here, this game just got a lot more interesting. Second and behind the chains. Pressure coming, throwing to one-on-one coverage in the end zone. There's a lot of contact. There's no flag there. You know what? To my eyes, I thought that was defensive pass interference. The defensive back didn't get turned around, and there was bumping. And Miles Waldvogel, one of the blocking running backs, slow getting up in the backfield, had to pick up the blitz. Boy, Wausau West really hoping for a penalty there, and it was not to be. Third down. We're sponsored by Rotographic Printing. When it comes to printing materials, sales and marketing tools, company supplies, Wausau turns to rotographic printing. Just what you need to help your business stand out. Rotographic Printing, 80th Avenue in Wausau. 3rd and long. West has to go if they're short on 4th down here. Quick pass over the middle. It's complete. This will make it 4th and manageable. A gain of 9 underneath. Silas Weber came in and made the stop. Asa Rickard with the catch. 4th and 8. Wausau West needs to move the ball down to the 9-yard line. More importantly, they need points out of this. Everest defense looking to get off the field with a red zone stand. 4th down, got a whistle here. Wausau West is going to take a timeout. This makes sense. It's a critical part of the game. Can't come away empty in this spot. 10:24 left to play, 17-0 Everest, but Wausau West is driving their 4th down play when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome back. Wausau spends a timeout to make sure they've got the 4th down play that they like. 4th and 8. 2 receivers up high, 1 down low. The Evergreens are going to blitz here. Pressure is coming, a sack. The last time on 4th down, the Evergreens had a sack too. Dane Zenner Jr. brings down the quarterback, and Wausau West is empty again. Boy, Wausau West frustrated by what looked like a no-call pass interference in the end zone. And then they fail on 4th down. Everest takes over at the 28-yard line, and the Evergreens would love to chew up some clock here.
Check that 28.
1st and 10, Everest. And soon the game timer will be wearing the green and white of the Evergreens. Enzenroth gets the corner and absorbs contact and still goes forward. The Wausau West defense may be just about out of gas in this spot. Enzenroth gains 8, stays in bounds. Clock will bring us under 10 minutes to play in tonight's game. Cooper DePoit on the stop for the Warriors. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. Find an agent near you. 2nd down and short. Evergreens are keeping this ball on the ground. Bangston, 1st down yardage. He's across the 40 and out to the 42. Evergreens are very aware that they want to run the play clock down as deep as they can. Has this been perfect football for the Evergreens? No, it is not. But this has been a very, very impressive game. Offensive and defensive lines rock solid. Evergreens have controlled the ball. Ty Rohde, backup quarterback's been a good game manager. Bangston is tripped up in the backfield. This one goes for a big loss. Bangston -5. 2nd down, and the Evergreens will be behind the chains. An Everest win and a Wausau West loss will send both teams home tonight with 2-2 records. But the Evergreens will have their 2 wins in conference. Wausau West will fall to 1-1 in league play unless they've got a big comeback in them tonight. West player jumped into the neutral zone. The 5 yards that were lost on the running play are going to be given back via penalty. The Everest crowd here, and it's a big crowd on both sides of the field. Saw that quarterback Ty Rohde was knocked down after the whistle. They wanted a personal foul in addition to the 5 yards. Nope, just the 5 yards for an offside call.
5-yard penalty, 2nd and 10.
The clock will wind as the ball is respotted. Officially 8.5 left in tonight's contest. Design rollout. Rohde will throw. Protection is good. Surveys the lefty. Throws across his body and off the hand. Should have been caught. Mason Hine. Again, the across the body, you'll study the film and say, we really don't want you doing that. Why? Because you're throwing back into the middle of the field where a lot of defensive backs are. And you can't get your body or your shoulders squared up to get a lot of zip on that ball. It's a slow and dangerous play. 3rd down coming up. The incompletion also stops the clock. But in all honesty, even though you don't like the across-the-body throw, that ball should have been caught. Here's 3rd and 10. Evergreens are going to pass again here, I think. West looks like the blitz is coming. Quick pass over the middle. It's behind Andrew Bankston. Back-to-back incompletions for Ty Rohde. And here comes 4th down. Evergreens will send out the punt unit. Everest only took about 2 minutes off the clock. A couple of incomplete passes stopped the game clock. All things being equal, the Evergreens would have loved to have chewed up more time. Evergreens will be punting. There's the kick, got it away. Bounces, stays inbounds from inside the 25, and only a yard or two of return yardage.
Stopped by
Tristan Gast on the defensive play for the Evergreens. Wausau West will start at their 25-yard line, just under 8 minutes to play in the game. So far, a disappointing night for Wausau West. And you know what? West is good this year. They're a little bit young, but they've been pushed around by the Evergreens tonight. On 1st down, misdirection up the middle, busting into the secondary. From the 30 out to the 45-yard line. Waldvogel moves the ball forward. 1st down. Stayed inbound, so the clock moves now that the chains are moved. Probably not enough time left in this game for Wausau West. They need to score quickly. Two receivers low, one up high, and a new set of downs for the Warriors. Man across the formation. Play action again. Backside pressure. Quarterback had to throw that out of bounds. That should be grounding. There's no one there. This is going to be intentional grounding. The officials are going to huddle up and talk about this. He was not out of the pocket and threw. There was no one within 20 or 30 yards. There it is. Intentional grounding, loss of down. And the officiating mechanics are right on that. The side judge says there was no one in the area, and then consults with the referee, the white hat. Was the quarterback out of the pocket? And the answer to both of those questions was no and no. And in high school football, it's a spot foul.
5-yard penalty from the spot.
So it's loss of down 3rd and 23. Quick drop, flushed out of the pocket again. Gravine's been under pressure the entire game. Along the sidelines, that is incomplete. Trying for Asa Richard, too low. 4th down. You don't have any plays for 4th and 23, so Wausau West will punt this away. As close to the white flag of surrender being up as you'll find. We're brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. More online at ridgetopexteriors.com. This kick is off the side of his foot. Stay away from it. Rolls out of bounds, now stays inbounds. Took a left-hand turn across the 50, 45. Evergreens will start at the 42-yard line. Evergreens fans will be celebrating on this Friday night with 7:02 left at a 3-score lead. Here comes Ty Rohde out to lead the offense again.
First and 10 at the 42.
From the pistol, Corbin Enzenroth is the running back to his left. Handoff between the tackles. Enzenroth carries a couple of players with him. He's got 3 yards. More importantly, the Evergreens want the clock to run. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. That's Fleet Farm. Difference in the game, start of the second half. Wausau West went 3 and out on back-to-back scores, and the Evergreens scored 2 touchdowns. The third quarter was decisive. It was 3-0 at halftime. The Evergreens were able to stretch it out to 17-0 now. Enzenroth carries again. He absorbs more contact. Tumbles forward for 5 or 6 more yards. 3rd and 1 coming up. Wausau West has a lot of underclassmen on their roster. Lost a lot of seniors from a year ago. Wausau West will have a lot of players coming back next year. Evergreens too. Some seniors, but the roster is not overloaded with seniors. The Evergreens will have a lot coming back. The quarterback you're seeing tonight, Ty Rohde, will probably be next year's starter. Rohde's only a junior, maybe the year after that too. First down carry here for Enzenroth. Down to the 46-yard line. The Evergreens may be at the point in the game where some of their starters will come out. How many more hits do you want Enzenroth to take? He's been a workhorse tonight. Ty Rohde goes over to the sideline to get the play. $3-0 at halftime. 17-0 at the end of the third quarter. There's been no scoring in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes left in this one. Rohde will be under center. West player almost jumped back on side. Enzenroth again tries the left side. 9 more yards. Enzenroth is slow getting up, but he's just tired. He's carried the ball a lot tonight. Will we be down on the field for post-game coverage? You betcha. I'll tell you this, Coach Braden Mitchell must be so proud of his team. You lose your starting quarterback, your starting kicker, and your punter. They're all the same person, Jake Stasiak, who's out with a neck injury. Ty Rohde comes in and manages the game just fine. Turned the ball over once in the first quarter, but he's been rock solid since then. 2nd and a yard. Everybody's up front. Rohde will keep it himself. Quarterback keeper for 3 yards and a first down. Evergreens and Marshfield next week here on Zaleski Sports. This DC Everest crew will be on the mic for it. Yeah, considering the injuries that the Evergreens had to overcome, Evergreens have played just fine tonight. The defense was the star in this game for Everest, looking to pitch a shutout, and they're 3 minutes and 35 seconds away from doing just that. On 1st and 10. Evergreens are not going to throw the ball anymore tonight, I don't think. Ty Rohde is under center. Pitch. Enzenroth again. Dives forward to the 29-yard line. He's got 5 more yards on 1st down. We'll wish Wausau West the very best the rest of the way. Their 2 losses so far this season will be to a very good Hudson team, a non-conference loss, and a loss here to the Evergreens, as this rivalry is renewed tonight. Tristan Gast is in as an extra running back along with Enzenroth. Enzenroth again. Gast is the blocker. He's got another 1st down. He's down to the 22-yard line. Evergreens will rotate in another blocking running back. Reed Frame comes on. And coming out of the game is the Evergreens' Corbin Enzenroth. Enzenroth has a touchdown run and big yardage for the Evergreens today. Back-to-back games, well over 100 yards. Corbin Enzenroth comes off the field for a final time tonight. Big stats night for the Evergreens workhorse senior. Frame and Gast are the 2 running backs with a new set of downs. Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Frame will carry. Finds a seam. He gets 5 yards. I think the Evergreens from here can take 2 knees, and that will drain the clock down to all zeros. I'd love to speak to Ty Rohde post-game. I mean, he's a sophomore, so we'll see how he handles the mic, but he's been solid today. Rohde, I believe, is going to take this snap and take a knee. Nope, he'll pitch. Frame will carry. Upended, short of the 1st down. No gain, just back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain, 36.
Evergreens will have back-to-back wins, and most importantly, wins in conference. Coach Braden Mitchell, part of our post-game show when we come right back. 3-0 at halftime, 2 touchdowns in a decisive 3rd quarter. Propel the Evergreens to what's going to be a 17-0 victory tonight. In victory formation for the final snap of the evening, Rohde takes a knee. What were your feelings, Everest fans, when we came on the air and we told you that Jake Stasiak was out with a neck injury? Thought, uh-oh. And at the end of this game, it's no problem. Final score, DC Everest 17, Wausau West nothing. Again, both teams exit the field tonight with 2-2 records. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley repeating our final score, DC Everest 17, Wausau West nothing. Thanks for joining us for high school football play-by-play on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
17-0 winners in a rivalry game against Wausau West. Spend a moment with Coach Braden Mitchell. Coach, the team had to overcome so much adversity in practice and preparing for this game. You must be so proud of them.
Oh, yeah, unbelievably proud of what they were able to do tonight. Monday was a rough day for us. Finding out that Jake Stasiak was going to be out for quite a while. It took them all rallying together and having his back, and then supporting Ty Rhodey and getting this thing done.
And you know what? Quarterback play, while it's important, wasn't really the decisive factor tonight. Good line play, rock solid defense, those were the keys to victory.
Absolutely. Yeah, we talked about we were going to need other guys to step up and make plays, and for Ty to do enough, and I thought he did a heck of a job. There's some things that he did that doesn't go, maybe noticed in throws, but some checks that he made at the line and some plays that he made, just getting guys in the right spot, that he did an unbelievable job tonight. Coach,
Congratulations. This has got to be a great feel-good win for the Evergreens. Final score 17-0. Let's spend a moment here with Jake Ruther. Thank you. Your mom and dad are going to be so happy for me. Tell me about the defensive effort tonight. I thought the defense was just in lockdown mode for the entire game.
Yeah, so we pretty much just pushed it all week. We're charting loafs and Pippo points. So, we just been dogging it out all week, and we just brought that attitude into today.
Ty Rhodey looks like he's off with his fan club right now. That's fine. Tell me about what the week has been like for the team, because you finally get the win in Wisconsin Rapids. Everyone feels great about that. And then you just know you're going to have different personnel that you're working with tonight. What was practice like? What was the mood in the locker room as you got ready for today's game?
Practice-wise, we still just had to go hard every single day, no matter what. Like, even on Tuesday, I hurt myself going hard, but I just we're playing West. I got to play these guys. So we're just going hard every day still.
Even with the injuries, does the team still feel like it can win football games? I mean, the message last week was the road to the conference championship runs through Everest. Is that still active now?
Oh, yeah, 100%. No question.
Jake Ruther, congratulations. Thank you for coming over. Again, our final score is 17-0 DC Everest over Wausau West. It's going to wrap us up tonight from Stephen Hagen Field at Steam Stadium. Final score, 17-0 Everest over West on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody. Give us an in the house, please.
I'm Jake Ruther, and I'm in the house.
Well, I get it right sometimes. Thank you for coming over, Jake. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you. How's things going tonight? Good?
Great night. We got the dance. We got